Hey, don't freak out, but Happy New Year. Hey, chill. Take your helmet off. Put your gun down. It's just another year. We're gonna be fine. Hey, yo, it's your boy Goji. Chill out, calm down. Yeah, it's another new year, but it's another new year. We've been through how many of these? We've been through like a gajillion years. This is just another year. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, Happy New Year. It's gonna be great. Everything's gonna be fantastic. We're just gonna have a good time. We're gonna build on last year, which is this year still. Forget the timeline. It's another new year. Happy New Year. And hopefully this year isn't the one where everything explodes. And I'm trying to freak you out. I'm sorry, but for real, I think we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be okay. I think that we have at least 2 more years. You dick! I need to stop. Because I'm gonna call something and everybody's gonna be like, what the fuck? How did he know?
It's game over, man. It's game over.
What I'm trying to say is that it's gonna be great. It's gonna be prosperous. We're all gonna make money. We're all gonna get laid. Okay? No promises on any of that. Only me. No. No. But we're gonna see what will work this year. And when I say we, I mean you and I, okay? You and I, we're gonna figure out what worked last year. We're gonna figure out what worked last year, and then we're gonna do it this year, and it's gonna be great. Life is a bunch of trial and error, and don't worry about what happened in the past. I mean, as long as you didn't like kill somebody. Life is a trial and error, and any mistakes that you made in the past, you can learn from, and hopefully in the future or in the now, you can see where you're coming from, and you can build upon your past experiences to live a better future. Usually I would be like, whoa, why am I getting so deep right now? But no, it's because that's the whole point. I'm freaking out right now because that's another year that I have to go, and like my birthday's in a week. But there's just like something in the back of my head that says, you know what, every time that I'm freaked out, I have to give a speech to myself. I have to give myself the little pep talk. It's like I have to give myself that speech in every sports movie where the coach has to sit down with everybody and he's like, they're whooping our ass. And are we just gonna let that happen? Are we just gonna let them steamroll us? Or are we gonna go out there and fucking play ball? I always have to give that to myself. And sometimes I kind of believe it more if I give it to you. Aww, I'm a coping mechanism. I remember doing that in middle school when the year was about to end. And like, even though I had nothing to qualify myself for it, I wasn't valedictorian. I was nowhere near the top players, like grade wise, and I wasn't even that popular. But I went up there and I was like, you know what? High school is coming, but we're gonna make it. It's gonna be great. Maybe it won't be great, but we're gonna make it, and it's gonna be okay. And you know what? I want to give that every year now. Okay, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be great. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have bad times, but it's gonna be a good time overall. Okay. Now, whatever you went through this year is not immediately indicative of what's gonna happen next year. Remember that. It's like a new day, you know? But the thing about the new day is that this is a new year. This is multiple new opportunities. There are 365 new days in the new year. So you have 365 tries to make yourself the best version of you that you want to be, to live the best life that you want to live. There is so much potential in this new year, And since this year is almost done, whether it was bad, it was trash, or if it was, just utter shit, if it was a bad time, whether or not it was your fault, whatever happened this year stays this year. I mean, unless you did some shit and now it's like coincidentally gonna brush into the new year while it's still new. You don't have to worry about that because that's then. You gotta worry about the now and the future because the past, for me, okay, for me this year was a really, really rough year. In fact, it's not even done being rough. I don't think. I mean, I think a lot of stuff is over with for me, but I'm gonna leave it here. Okay? Fuck this. I don't want this anymore. This could go suck a dick. I'm looking towards the future. Okay? The future is infinitely better than this because I don't know what's gonna happen over there. Okay? I don't know what happens, but I know what happened there. And what I know is that I don't like that, but I could potentially like that. That's how I see it. Okay? The new year is new opportunity. And I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I'm just saying we're going to be okay. It's going to be fine. That wasn't me. That was me. Whatever your New Year's resolution is, make it something that you can actually do. Like if your goal is just lose weight, then try making it something like I want to lose 5 pounds a month, or I want to look like Bruce Lee by the end of the year. Then like, okay, I just wanted to show off the dumbbell. New Year's resolutions. Every time that somebody makes the New Year's resolution, it's kind of a joke at this point that, yeah, I'm going to make a really positive resolution and then I'm going to ditch it by February. No. You got to do something that you really feel passionate about. I mean, look, as much as we want to think it is, as much as we want to, try and think, yeah, this is what I'm going to do and I'm going to stick to it. You got to get something that you're passionate for because, like, not everybody wants to be, a weightlifter. Not everybody wants to run 2 miles a day. I mean, if you can really seriously become a weightlifter, get huge, or if you could really fucking sprint the entire length of the island, holy shit, dude, go for it. But you gotta realize that there's some things that you're just not into, and you gotta get something that you're actually passionate about. Like take this, right? If you're an artist and you're thinking, you know what, I wanna learn paints, then you go and you learn paints. I mean, we're not worried about money right now, but like if you were really thinking, I want to learn paint and I'm gonna learn paint, then you take this year and you use, here's something that I want to say, okay? Take something that you've been wanting to do for a while and use the new year as the fire under your ass, okay? Fire in your belly, whatever. Just use it as something, as like that final kick in the ass. Use it as that final kick to get you to do what you want to do, okay? Because new year, I'm young, so I might be a little skewed about this, but a new year doesn't come often. It comes once a year. It's like Christmas. It's like your birthday. You gotta use this year, or at least the event of a new year, to get shit done, okay? Because, I mean, you're gonna have a lot of years, but there's a lot of space between those years. 365 days to be exact. Wait, what was it? 364 and then an extra one every 4 years. So, see, look, every 4 years you have an extra amount of time that you have to wait for the new year. So what I want to say is use it as a push, okay? I mean, if you had something that you had in like March or whatever, or like November most likely, and you're like, you know what? I couldn't get that done because I didn't have the motivation. Use the new year as the motivation. This is the fire under your ass. This is the friend pushing you. This is your opportunity to internalize what you want to do in the new year, and you just fucking grab it by the balls, you go for it. Because otherwise, it's going to be another year where you gave up, and it's another year where you just laid down and took it. When you could have stood up and you could have ran with whatever you wanted. I have regrets of not following my resolution, and next year I know that I'm gonna. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. I hope the comedy doesn't get fucked up.